I'm eating through these like candy, but, you know, I don't want to go back to the bonfires. Plus, people have told me that these are actually quite common, and I have been finding quite a few. I do have almost 20 of them now. There's someone here, and this guy is actually quite important.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming, I think. My name is Kale. I'm a traveler, like yourself. I'm navigating the continent to create a map.
Really? Because you seem to be looking for a lost contact.
Why cartography, you ask? Well, that's a good question. When I first came to this forsaken land, it was... a curse? Something about a curse? How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus. But I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond of maps.
So this guy is going hollow as well, I assume. And, that's becoming like a common theme in Dark Souls 2. Like, everyone is becoming a hollow and they're all coming to Drang Lake because apparently there's some sort of solution here, but no one actually knows what it is. Am I grasping at the story correctly? For once?
I came to this land some time ago. Drang Lake, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic. Have you seen Majula? Oh, there's a rather spacious mansion there. I've made it my temporary home. Well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid. Inside the mansion, I found a strange map, like none I'd ever seen. I believe that it's a map of Drang Lake. Now I'm traveling the land to prove it. Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom. Wait, no, that wasn't it. Then what? I don't seem to recall.
So, a mansion in Majula, you say. There's a map inside. Could it be that mansion that had a... well, not mansion, it was just a larger house, I suppose. It was close to where I found, that cat character. It was locked, though.
Were you looking for that map? Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps, just like me. Shame on you. You should have told me before. Here, take this. A key to the mansion. What a joy to meet a kindred spirit out here. Incredible, really, isn't it? Such a map to be chiseled in stone. Oh, but one thing. I would not venture deep into the mansion. Now, I can't be certain, but I've heard disturbing noises. Something about it feels wrong. Just be careful, please.
Disturbing noises? In the basement of a mansion? Shaggy and Scooby, we must split up. I want to check that out. And, well, let me try talking to him once more, because someone gave me this brilliant advice, which is, talk to everyone multiple times until they cash out, or they just start repeating themselves. I might not have... well, I usually do that in video games when I'm playing by myself, but if I'm recording, I don't want to bore everyone, so I don't do it. But Dark Souls is a different game. This is actually kind of important, and the game sort of gives you bits and pieces about the overall story by talking to characters and through item descriptions. So, I'm opening up an exception for this.
I'll be back in Majula soon. Perhaps we will meet again and discuss maps at our leisure.
Yes, let's. Perhaps you might be standing up next time.
I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much for your kind cooperation. You gave me the only key to the mansion, so I have no idea how you're gonna get back inside, but whatever, that's another story for another day. Pick up item. We got some amber herb. If I remember correctly, that restores some uses for magic? Could be wrong. Try jumping and then death. No, I don't want to try jumping and then death. That seems like an awful idea. Rating 7. I don't think that will end well. Yeah, no. I don't know. Yeah. My survival instinct is sort of beeping right now and telling me that's correct. That's probably not the correct thing to do. So let's go back. And I know there is a ladder to the left here because, again, lost footage. And we can get back on track to where we're supposed to go. Which I actually know for a change where it is. Not because I want to, but because I'm forced to know. Okay. Okay, buddy. What did you drop? Hollow infantry gloves. I have like 10 million pieces of hollow infantry cosplay gear here. I don't need any more. But thank you, though. That's kind of you nonetheless. So, finally we may proceed, which is up this route right here. And to the left up there. But if I hadn't gone and explored before, I would have never found that NPC, and following that logic would have not opened a new area in Majula, which is something that I'm very much in the market for. I'm going to try to sneak up to this. You have the greatest hearing aids. Okay. One more. There you go. See, this game is about recognizing patterns and sort of committing to memory enemy, I don't know, animations in something or another. Now there's a character over there, like, okay, I don't tough enemy ahead. Okay, I know that, actually. I know. Basically, what that message is alluding to, again, lost footage. There's basically this hollow here. He's throwing firebombs, but we're not going to worry about him for now. The first time I played through this, I went up there, I went this way, and the hollow threw a firebomb at me. So I was like, okay, well, I don't want to go through there with the hollow throwing firebombs at me, so I'm going to go back here and up this ladder. Now, when I go up this ladder, something's going to happen. There is... yeah, this is going to happen. There's a giant bird carrying something. It's an enemy. And this enemy will be dropped right in front of me, and it's not really a boss. And the first time I sort of... okay. This is very... little disheartening. I didn't fight him the first time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, very much. I'm not gonna be able to beat you. Who am I kidding? Okay. Basically, I ran away the first time, and he disappears, and you can't fight him again for a while. I mean, I'm not sure for a while if he comes back. I just said that for absolutely no reason. So I'm gonna try to beat him, but I'm not entirely confident in my ability. Oh boy. So his shield bash thing completely removes all of my stamina, which is very bad. Oh boy. Okay. Well, at least I'm learning his patterns, and I am developing my skills. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. You see how much life he takes from me? Oh boy. Okay, give me a second here. I need to recover some lost health. How is... no. Damn it. Well, that was foreseeable. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are, and I am going to guess that that thing is gone. Yes, it is gone. And as far as I can tell, it's not coming back. I mean, I don't see how anyone is supposed to defeat that. Maybe using magic or something? There must be a strategy of some kind. have to say I don't very much like the design where enemies don't come back, because I only get one chance to defeat them, and I'm playing this for the first time. Well, actually, I've seen him before, but, you know, I didn't even fight him that time, so, well. I don't want to read message, I want to defeat this guy. Okay, before proceeding, and, well, there we go. We're reaching the point where I stopped playing last time, so, you know, this will become blind soon, I promise you. So there's two enemies here, there's one down there, and one that's very angry at those boxes, and I'm waiting for that one to get over here, because I only want to fight one at a time. Okay, so you're very angry. Also, you have a shield, which is rather annoying. That's I usually like to let these guys shield bash me, as in start shield bashing and then attack them, because when they're shield bashing, I guess they sort of use all of their stamina up, and they can't continue with another slash right afterwards. It gives me enough of an opening to slash them 3 times and kill them. Pick up an item, life gem, alright. That's good enough, I suppose. And I don't think there's anything inside these here crates. There could be, but there isn't. Alright, so let's just roll into them. That sounds really painful, but we're undead, so that doesn't matter very much. Now, I reached this area right here, and we have 3 options. We could go straight ahead, to the left, or to the right. To the right there's a trap, and again, lost footage, very unfortunate, but I know what's going to happen. And what's going to happen is those ballistas. I actually didn't get hit by this the first time either, because I saw the ballistas and I was like, hey, you're not going to fool me, game. I see an item over there, and I see a bunch of things pointing at that item. That's clearly a trap, and it is. So, basically, all of these will shoot, and they will kill some enemies if you're lucky, because there's also a bunch of enemies in there. There's like 3 or 4 guys, and they're, yeah, and they're all very, very strong and annoying. They're not really strong. They're, don't combo me. That'll be amazing. Cool, thank you. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Hold on, man. Give me 1 second here. Go up, like really fast. And have some Estus. What am I doing? Okay, life gem works as well. Are you guys gonna come up, or are you just gonna stand down there? Because if you are, I have a surprise for you. You are? Apparently you are, okay. Well, you have a surprise for me too, apparently, and I didn't like it. I'll be right back. So here we are, back again. I think I'm going to leave the right path alone for the time being. So, we've accrued quite a little bit of souls at this point. Also, I went over here, again in the lost footage, and I attacked this guy. Thankfully, this game is a lot more lenient than Dark Souls 1, or NPCs would have gotten up and kicked my ass. But no, this guy was like just to watch it, you know. You just stepped on me a little bit with your sword in my neck, but that's fine, that's okay. I kind of like that, because I looked at him and I thought he was one of the soldiers just sitting down, chillaxing a little bit, but he's not, he's an actual character.
Hello there. Traveling all alone in these treacherous times. Well, I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, hogwash. Who am I to judge? My name is Pate. I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself.
Okay, thank you for the kind advice.
Oh yes, you be cautious if you go any farther. There's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind. I saw the same design earlier, and it's the same contraption, I'm sure. I was with this warrior, you see, and he insisted that he go inside first. The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the loot for himself, but it trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed.
So you have a ring from the warrior who was greedy and went inside. And from what you said, I actually didn't notice this the first time, you just mentioned that if I go in there, the door will lock behind me and I will not be able to get back. I didn't actually go in there, I didn't proceed past this point, so I don't know what's coming. Huh, okay, that's something to keep in mind.
I'll leave this one to you. I'm worried about what might be inside.
I'm sort of worried myself.
I'll leave this one to you.
Okay, thank you. So you also mentioned that you have the gents, and by the gent you mean the warrior that went on ahead with you. You have his ring. Any chance you might want to part with that? Okay, I guess, ooh, there's an item here. What do we have here? Green Blossom. Let's take a look at the items again. Inventory. Do we have anything new? I believe last time we got something, we got the witching urn. Yeah, that guy that invaded us, I believe he was using this. Because I read this earlier as I was, you know, getting to the point where, you know, we last stopped. A small clay urn, unread in magic, explodes, inflicting magic damage. Created in Melfia, a land that flourishes with magic and pyromancy. Oh, pyromancy. Though the magic certainly is in the urn lacks potency, it is a boon to any inexperienced traveler. That's me. We also have some throwing knives. This simple weapon is easily utilized. Its range is limited, but it deals very little damage. But still, it is a valuable tool in the absence of other ranged weapons. That's okay. It's a fairly accurate description. Gold pine resin. Jesus, I can't read today. Yeah, this applies lightning to my right hand weapon. Oh, yes. This is the item that we got. Temporarily boosts stamina, recovery speed. This, I guess, would be great against a boss or some other strong type character. Green weed, shaped like a leafy flower, temporarily boosts stamina recovery speed. At one point, this herb was avoided due to its unusually bitter taste, but once its effects became known, it was harvested to near extinction by merchants. Not only exceptionally rare, wild specimens of this plant are left. Okay, so you're sort of like the coke plant, and why did you not just grow this thing instead of just hunting the wild ones? I don't understand. Also, one thing, I forgot to mention this for some reason because I guess I got sidetracked, but we got an update last time, and the update added a bunch of things. It's called the Scholar of the First Sin, and I thought the Scholar of the First Sin was just an updated, better version of the, ooh, okay, not into, okay, again, not sure where these are coming from, up there, oh, boy. Just give me a moment there, just stop. Read message. Be wary of projectile. Yes, thank you, I got that. I'm gonna use life gem again. I'm using these more than the SS flasks because I have no idea how close or how far we are to a bonfire. Possibly very far. But as I was saying, I thought it was gonna be a remastered version of this game for the PS4 and Xbox One, but it's not. Well, it is. That is still coming, and it has enhanced graphics and better frame rate, etc., etc., better sort of improvements to the engine of the game. I assume you're going to be yeah. You're not dead? Wow, you're resilient. That was a very far hit, buddy. There you go. That's not what I meant to do. I actually meant to sort of break your defense like this. I read again the tutorials when we began the adventure, you know, this second time, and I learned that you can sort of break enemy shields by doing that. It's just pressing forward and the attack button. Should I go up there? Smarter men than I probably would, because there was someone throwing projectiles, but I'm going to explore to the left here as I see a dead tree. But as I was mentioning, the Scholar of the First Sin, that was the update that we got, and it adds interesting things. It adds more story elements to the game, because apparently one of the large Soul of Lost and Dead, one of the complaints that people had about this game was that it was too easy, and that it probably was very confusing story-wise, just like the first one. So they sort of added at least one new NPC and some new events. That's what I read. Anyways, I don't know too much about it. I feel like the NPC is something called, like someone called the Scholar of the First Sin, you know. It's in the name of the update, so I would assume so. Oh, I see. You're the ones throwing the fire bomb thingies. I'm not entirely sure I want to mess with you. So we got a light crossbow. Can we equip the light crossbow? Possibly could. I guess this is the game trying to teach us to shoot things from afar. I see that there is something on the far right of the screen. I wanted to get to it, but I was being bombarded by fire bombs, so I sort of gave up on the idea. What do we have here? I cannot wield this. It requires 13 strength, which I don't have. Huh. Okay. But you guys have swords. Were you really the ones throwing fire bombs? You had to be, because there's no one here. So, it could only have been you. What else is there? There is... Is there room here? Is there... I think so. Can we do anything with this? Can we go anywhere more the question that I wanted to make. Can we roll up this? Can we break this? Sort of. Oh, we can. Okay, that's something that's sort of new to the Soul series. Usually, I mean, you could break things before, but they never were used as obstacles, as far as I remember. Fine work. Thank you. That sort of collapsed on itself. Fun. But as I was saying, for like the millionth time, some of these improvements, and this guy is has his back turned to me, which is amazing. Okay, never mind that. Some of these improvements actually came to the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions of the game, and the DirectX 11 version of the PC, because this game is going to be re-released for the PC. Yeah, you bought the game once before for the PC. Well, if you want the full experience, you're gonna have to buy it again because they're not gonna give it to you for free. They're re-releasing this game for the PC as well using DirectX 11, which is part of the engine improvements that I mentioned earlier. The game is going to look nicer, basically, and better lighting, better shadows, etc., etc. Hey, what's up, buddy? And okay. Alright, there we go. And, read message. Fine work. Thanks again. That's a very supportive message guy. Okay. You're sort of dead. I don't like this for a reason. Well, there's actually a lot of enemies there. I wish I could use the bow. Oh, but I can do something. Let me try to be smart for once. Let me equip the throwing knives? Throwing knives? No, not here. I guess they're items? Yeah, they are. Okay, there we go. This. Let's try using the throwing knives.